here's the reality of it. I know we're not joking around, but I'm seeing my public service announcement. It's not joking around because I'm seeing people get destroyed over stupidity. And there's one thing to be falsely accused of sexual assault. It's something else to be falsely accused of something you didn't do. It's one thing to commit or be accused of housing fraud when you didn't understand the regulations. It's one thing to be charged with aggravated assault when you were defending yourself. I get all of that. But going on List Crawler and trying to buy a hooker, and when you know that it's cops, it's just stupid. And I mean, so it doesn't mean I'm not going to defend you. It's not going to mean I'm not going to take your case. I may or I may not. Like, well, we can do a consultation, but just as a public service announcement from an individual that actually cares about service members and that's been doing this for 20 plus years, the risk is not worth the reward here. It's just not. It's what you're doing is asinine. And I'm telling you over and over again that it is replete with cops. The cops know it's out there. They can't shut down List Server. It's an international, it's run internationally. So a local jurisdiction can't just shut this site down. It is replete with prostitution. It is replete with drugs that you can buy. It's a way to move narcotics as well. Local law enforcement agencies and the military want to shut this down. Instead of shutting it down, what they do is they cut off the supply. And they cut off the supply by running these sting operations. I mean, it's common sense. It's basic law enforcement. So know that going in, you are in the military. You were either enlisted or an officer or a staff NCO. You have done tremendous things for your country by joining the military and being part of an elite group of individuals who actually had the moral courage to stand up and join the military when everyone else just talks about that. Throwing all of that away on something stupid is just mind-boggling to me. So it doesn't mean I'm not going to, if you call me, I'm not going to give you the lecture on it. I will absolutely defend you to the absolute best ability I can because I'm very good at these. There's a lot of ways to defend these cases. I'm not going to necessarily go into all of this here, but there's a lot of ways to defend these cases. But the message I want to portray today is don't be in a position where you have to call me to defend you. There's a lot of ways to defend them, but I don't want to put all of those out and then you're like, oh, well, I know how to get around all of this. My message is just don't do it and save a lot of us and yourself a big headache. If you're a military service member and you've been caught up in one of these List Crawler prostitution sting operations, don't just take the first guilty plea or whatever they throw at you. These cases can absolutely be won, and you can have your circumstances mitigated so your career isn't destroyed. I'm happy to talk you through it. You can get on my calendar at www.bileckilawgroup.com or call me at 813-669-3500.